Former South Caicos North MP McAllister Hanchel has expressed his disappointment over the imposition of direct rule over the Turks and Caicos Islands and lambasted the governor for, quote, killing a major development project for South Caicos. Hanchel, in a letter to his former South Caicos constituents 1 year after the ravages of Hurricane Ike, lamented that the South Caicos economy was destroyed not only by the hurricane, but by the non-signing on a multi-million-dollar deal. The former minister revealed that Cabinet approved a lobster aquaculture project with the Darden Restaurant Group, owners of Red Lobster, the Olive Garden, and Longhorn Steakhouse, at an initial investment cost of US $8 to $10 million. He said, quote, the initiative was part of our fisheries policy and has the potential to replenish lobster stocks, provide employment for our fishermen, and career opportunities. Some individuals have already benefited through employment and contracts. However, HE Governor Gordon Wetherell and Attorney General Kurt DeFreitas have refused to proceed with the development agreement that would enable the project's full implementation, end quote. Hanchel went on to state that in March of this year, Darden Restaurant wrote to him expressing their disappointment and disheartenment of this decision not to approve the final agreement negotiated with the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Attorney General's chambers. The former minister then went on to say, quote, it is so ill-advised and inconsiderate to the economy and the livelihood of you, the people of South Caicos, for the British governor to decide to kill the Darden Restaurant Lobster Aquaculture Project, end quote. Hanchel, who was one of the 5 former ministers implicated and recommended for criminal investigations by Commissioner Sir Robin Auld at the completion of his final report into possible corruption of past and present government ministers, went on to lambaste the British occupation. Hanchel said, quote, it would be remiss of me not to condemn in the strongest way the suspension of our democracy and the abuse of our basic human rights that has already affected your livelihood. I categorically condemn the British coup of our country, and so should you, on the basis that your democratic right to choose your political representative and your human rights have been violated, end quote. The letter, which was also circulated to local media houses, addressed other areas such as education and infrastructural development in the Big South, and Hanchel pointed out several projects that transpired under his tenure as representative for the island. The former MP went on to call for all citizens to stand strong together and publicly denounce what has happened, despite the climate of fear that the British government and Governor Wetherell have masterminded. In the former MP's final quote, he stated, this is our island and our country, and we must reject this dictatorship in every shape and form and demand our independence, end quote. For WIV4 News, I'm Zoya Fassler.